It is. It is.
I'm living life tonight, ain't doing no work tonight, cutting up tonight, getting lit tonight, looking fly tonight, doing it right tonight, ain't playing no games tonight, yeah you know the vibe. I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, cat walk like this, stop the show like this, I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, let me stop fucking lying, and bitch I know I'm the shit, I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, cat walk like this, stop the show like this, I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this.
Not the L's.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Fresh on the scene, crispy and clean.
That's what say cream, like the donuts, but whatever.
Yeah, Rude this week, so put your seatbelts on.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
Let's get ready.
Welcome, you guys, to the Baltimore Lean Show, where pastor and people are one. No. All right, that was only a joke from him.
Yeah, that was insider on his side.
All right.
Right, that's somebody.
We didn't think it was funny.
Oh, okay.
We didn't catch it.
All right.
Dumb blonde shit.
Wow.
Keep going.
Look at that. Look at
Or
that.
as soon as I said that, he tried to turn the camera.
Nobody told me about Blonde Day. I would have did my blonde, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It is what it is. What's good out there, good people? It's your boy DJ Brew Bryson. I'd like to welcome you all to the Baltimore Lean Show.
L's up, L's up, L's up.
Where our greatest hostess with the mostest is.
Ta-da! If you ain't know, motherfucking Lean Baltimore.
I wouldn't say the mostest, but I be having some shit sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I have some shit sometimes. But it ain't just me, though.
Right.
Because it wouldn't be the Baltimore Lean Show without my lovely co-hosts. You feel me? To the right of me, Miss Lavish on the Lean.
What did you guys?
And then to the left.
What's good? It's your boy DJ Brew Bryson, the preacher's son.
Yep. And I'm the pastor's daughter. But he ain't never go to school or nothing to be a preacher, but everybody called him pastor growing up. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother show. All right?
Good old Jimmy. Good old Jimmy.
I'm not even going to participate tonight. I'm going to behave.
So what it do, y'all? We thank you for tuning in. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us. And before we get started, I'm just going to ask everybody, how have you been doing? I'm like...
How was
your day? How was your day? How was your week?
Come
on, Rude.
My day was great, but it was not as great as your day.
How you know?
I don't know. It's just a vibe. It's the feeling that I'm
getting.
The
vibe.
You know, your day was
energy,
great.
You know, you gotta give good energy.
Yeah, she giving it.
Okay. I'm giving it, y'all. I'm giving it. Yeah.
Well, Whitney Houston.
It's the Whitney Houston for me.
She gives good love.
All right.
Good.
So how was your week, though?
It was great. I cannot complain. I'm still alive. God is still walking with me. And
God is good.
woo, money is still in my bank account.
All right, there you go.
I'm positive. That's the only way I can walk.
All right.
I can't even walk without him holding my hand. That's a shout out to all y'all Christians out there.
Yeah. And you?
Not you. Not you.
For me, I plead the fifth too. I don't got nothing to talk about. I just want to jump straight to the first topic.
Oh, let's get it.
Like,
oh,
we was
snap.
On that other show, like I had to plead the fifth too, because I wouldn't want to do no powder. I wouldn't want to do no shout outs. Like, you know,
She want to get into it. Well, let's get
into
it.
Let's get into it.
You know, she's want to try something. She's want to dive in.
That's what it is. What we got tonight, Miss Lavish?
Oh shit! All right. Well,
strap on your seatbelts, folks.
Them deadbeat baby mamas.
What?
All right. So, you guys, the first topic we have for tonight is deadbeat mothers.
It's about damn time.
Hey, yo, should they be judged?
Yes.
For not being able to take care of their child or children? But overall, we're talking about deadbeat mothers.
Now, what does that mean? Should they be judged?
That's the thing for me.
Because
everybody's judged.
Right, everybody's judged. But you know how, the stigma is always geared towards deadbeat fathers, right?
Amen.
So it's kind of like it's never highlighted on the actual deadbeat mothers that's out there.
Right.
But it's kind of like, I guess we can dive on into how would you classify a deadbeat mother?
Yeah, what makes you a deadbeat mother?
Right. What makes you a deadbeat mother?
First of all, let's break the definition down. What makes a mother a deadbeat mother, Rude? I know you know the answer.
So, you guys.
Like an
I
Urban
do.
Dictionary.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
They could often be false narratives. Yes, you are
Right.
correct,
False,
Jason.
exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
True.
So, I don't know. I think a deadbeat mother is the same as a deadbeat dad. All the characteristics come in. However, it may be a bit judgmental, but I would say, according to the law, there you go. If you are a deadbeat mother, you are the worst kind.
Oh, you are?
Ooh.
Do you know how deadbeat you have to be in order for them to take your children and grant custody to the father? I've seen crackheads with custody over the fathers. You have to be a real bad mother to be, according to the law, to be a deadbeat mom.
What about the mothers who just drop their kids off and just never look back? That's definitely a deadbeat because they do it. It is women who do it.
Well,
That's the part. I mean, go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk.
Because they
know.
feel as though they can't take care of the child completely, so they will drop the child off, whether it's like to their mom or to the dad or whomever. And some of them don't look back at all when they do get on their feet. Now, technically, for me, yes, that would be a deadbeat because you just didn't want to be a mother. If that was the case, then you should have did the proper channels to not really, participate. I'm not, kill the child, but there's other proper channels that you could have done to make sure that this child is taken care of. Just besides just dropping them off somewhere that possibly they're going to take care of them, whatever the situation may be. Put it on somebody else. That's pretty much what you're doing. Mm-hmm. You're handing over your responsibility to somebody else. That's not fair. When you decided to lay down and have this child.
Well, maybe she didn't lay down.
She didn't lay down? Well, maybe doggy style,
Yes.
swing style, however you like it, baby. Backseat of the car. It all depends on you. Some people like closets. I'm just saying. Some people like closets.
All right, we'll be back in about 45
I
minutes.
had somebody's mother try to take me in the closet, trying to get it.
Was it R. Kelly?
No, it wasn't R. Kelly. Somebody's mother, though.
In the closet.
She had this big walk-in closet, and she tried to get me.
Stop.
I even put in the first song that I ever wrote.
Fuck niggas? Yes.
Stop it.
All right.
So, for me, all right, I don't know, because I got a few things to say on this topic, but for me, like, my mother, I don't want to call her a deadbeat, my biological mother, because everybody knows I got 3 mothers. Mm-hmm. And the person that you hear me talk about the most isn't the lady whose vagina I came out of.
Who gave birth to you.
Yes. So growing up, I just really, really wanted my mother. You feel what I'm saying? I always wanted, I ain't look at her as no deadbeat or nothing like that. But once I got in my teenage years, I started hating her a little bit. Like, why the fuck would this bitch leave me here?
Okay,
all this shit that's going on with my life. She ain't really know everything, but she still was there first. Long story short, when I finally did meet the nigga, you feel me? I'm just like, I don't want to call you like that. You know who you are. We don't got the best relationship. But when I finally did meet her, I still didn't look at her as a deadbeat. You feel me? But I did have a conversation with her, and she basically laid out a bunch of shit to me that I ain't know. It wasn't told to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think that, like, the key point in the beginning of the conversation is judgment. Like, everybody's gonna judge, but what really makes somebody a deadbeat mother? My father was fucking crazy.
Right. What really makes the situation that detrimental? Like,
right.
Okay.
I think it all goes back to, whatever color the shirt the person is wearing. For me, because I like I said, I went through a period where I was like, fuck this bitch. She left me, She left me with all this crazy shit. Knowing my father crazy. Know she had to get away from him. She gonna leave her motherfucking 8 kids with this nigga.
So she left her responsibility.
She left all
to
of
somebody
them.
else.
She left. She was married to my father.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And they had whatever they had going on. He ended up having 2 other women.
Mm-hmm.
And it ended up being 16 of us siblings.
Wow. It's a very quick story to a long life.
I'm crying.
But after me, she left.
So it was you. It wasn't everybody else.
Yeah, she
was
wanted
you.
to abort
She decided.
me. Yeah, she wanted to kill me when I was inside, but I kicked.
Was there a spouse in the house?
Huh?
Was there a spouse in the house?
When she wanted to abort me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my father, I guess.
Okay, all right.
Long story short, though, I don't know if she a deadbeat or if she just didn't want to be around a crazy nigga. Like, she couldn't beat him.
Sounds like it.
But then
she
again,
got
she
away.
was kind of dead because she ended up marrying another guy. She ended up having a whole nother kid.
So did she come for you once she got
That
married?
bitch ain't never come for me. I came
So
for
she
her.
did you like Mrs. Woods on Good Times, Penny Woods' mother.
I don't know. I ain't never seen Good Times.
All right, what we'll talk about.
I know about Good Times. I know about JJ, Michael, and the rest.
But not Penny.
Penny was what? Janet Jackson.
Yes.
I know about Good Times.
And Penny Woods' mother, Mrs. Woods.
I don't know nothing about all that. We couldn't watch.
Well, you
all
should
that
watch that
growing
episode.
up. Well, we wasn't allowed to watch a lot.
What
of
you're
stuff
talking about sounds like that. How she
yeah.
left and went on and got married to somebody else, and then tried to come back after she got rich.
Maybe she just had to do what she had to do.
All right.
So I have a question for you guys. So do you feel as though, like, even though we know it takes two people, you know, to make a baby, do you feel it's automatically the woman's obligation to be responsible to take care of the child regardless? Because, you know, she carries the baby.
I think that's what society feels like. And obviously the law is set up like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's a woman's choice if she want to get rid of the baby or if she want to keep it.
Facts.
It don't got nothing to do with what the man think. You feel me? Oh, he might not want the baby, but she gonna have it anyway, and then she gonna throw him on child support. Or he gonna be a deadbeat father.
For the most part, yes. At certain stage, yes, the woman has the opportunity to have that decision. After a certain stage, then the father has to be involved, technically. But
it all depends. It's a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing because I think that's something that you can't get around 100%, but you got to have this conversation before you lay down. You got to know who you laying down with. For me, and you know, and I do agree. Like there's some guys, and not all, but you know who they talking. We don't want to have this child. So even if they do have unprotected sex, which is stupid, if you don't want to have a child,
somebody better
might want to get out of that situation. But if you do and you talk about it, and then when it happens, she decides, well, you know what? I changed my mind. I want to keep it. That's a tricky. What do you call it? That's a slippery slope. You know, of responsibility. Like if you already talked about it, we decided this, and then you changed your mind. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. You know, I would want to be there, but you know, that's still a hard thing to do. You know, I would feel guilted into being a dad.
Okay.
So yeah.
So
to be forced.
How many children do you have?
I have 3.
3. So you don't feel guilty to be a dad with none of them? Like that was your choice. You talked about it.
I will say that with one of my children, because I have 2 different mothers. They have I have 2 different people that I. I don't know, but I have 2 different baby mothers.
Okay.
So it was tough on one of my children when they were born.
Okay.
Because of that same situation, we talked about some things, and it didn't go into fruition like we talked about. So it was rough. It was a rough time, I would say, to say the least. So, you know, yeah. But as you can see, I have not bowed down on my responsibilities.
Right, because you laid down and made the baby, so of course.
Well, we stood up, but yeah.
You plant your sperm with the egg.
So, for me to sum it up, like I think that a real live job dead baby mother should be held to the same standards as a dead baby father. You feel what I'm saying? Especially women want to be equal to men and all this and this. So like, yeah, hold them to the same standard. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean that you get the right to, you know what I mean, leave your child at 9 months and come around until she's 2 and then just say, fuck it, I'm going to go marry a fat man and have a little ugly kid named Corey. But that doesn't make that okay. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I personally try not to judge people because everybody go through what they going through. I've had my moments like, I got 5 children and shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You got
Where's the exit?
The fuck that's supposed to mean?
I didn't know.
You know what that means, right?
You
know what that means, right?
I didn't know it came out like that.
That means I got that.
You got that bomb ass cock.
You
know you got the bomb.
Shut the fuck up. Obviously.
Work that. You know you got the.
Anyway,
you fucking do you rob.
All right. So what was I saying? Because
you got 5 children.
Yes. We know you know.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
Whoa,
anyway,
what are you
you would
insinuating?
never be one of my baby fathers, okay?
Not now, I can't.
Never.
But
Never. Not
I
even
try.
in another life. If I
I
came
try.
back as a cat or a dog.
come on
Never.
now.
Never.
Oh my
I see.
goodness.
I will see you next lifetime.
You won't see me.
Go ahead with your 5 children. Go ahead.
Anyway, but yeah, I got 5 kids, but I never expected to have 5. You know, I come from a big ass fucking family. and
Sounds
shit.
like it.
Okay.
But I never expected to have 5. And each time that I did have those kids, I expected to be with the person. I expected us to raise that child together.
Mhm.
So now that they all deceased, and I didn't kill them, but now that they all deceased, my baby fathers,
You know me.
and I gotta do everything on my own. Sometimes I do have my moments like, dang, I just wish I could just give my kids to somebody else. I'm not a deadbeat. I'll pay the fucking child support.
Black cow gonna
You
take
feel what I'm
away.
saying? But I need a break. Like I've been before my kids, I had my sister kids. You know what I'm saying? I need a break.
So you done always had kids.
I didn't always
What
have
you saying?
kids.
Oh,
My
wow.
fucking sister, oldest child, I've been fucking help raising him ever since I was 7.5.
Mhm.
Well, he was born in August and I was born in September. So when he was born, I turned 8 in September, but I was 7 when he was born.
All right.
But yeah,
So
still alive.
in other words, you're saying at times you feel like a deadbeat mother.
I don't never feel like a fucking deadbeat mother.
Oh,
I ain't
right.
never said that. Don't put no fucking words
I
in
mean,
my
I'm just
mouth.
trying.
I ain't never said
I'm trying
that.
to, get it all together
No,
for
I
the
take
audience.
care of my kids. I got my motherfucking
Right.
kids.
But you said sometimes you feel like fuck
Sometimes I feel like, yeah, throw the motherfuckers
Yeah.
somewhere.
them. Sometimes you feel like a motherless child. All right.
No,
all right.
sometimes I feel like, but I would never be a deadbeat. I'll throw them motherfuckers some child support.
Throw it.
Like the
Just
fuck?
That's
throw it in
deadbeat
the
talk to
bag.
me.
Ah.
I throw them a little something every now
They
and
all
then.
basically grown now. At least that's what the fuck they think. I
Man.
throw them something.
Nigga,
I did
13
my
years
part.
old. She's talking about they grown.
I did my motherfucking part.
Damn.
No,
You know what?
shout out to you,
That's
Neat. She just
Damn,
turned
now you gonna
22.
name drop on these
Yeah,
niggas.
that's my oldest. She just turned
Sound
22. You got Miss Muffin, who's 18. King, you pushing 18. You 17.
Sound
Stop
like
playing
deadbeat
with me.
behavior. Well, it's tough. It's tough. I
I
think
plead the fifth.
it's undue.
That's
It might be undue.
What makes somebody a deadbeat? If they not playing soccer and shit with their kids, showing up at the motherfucking football games. What if they at work during the football practice?
I mean, I think all of that is fine. I think when it comes to being a deadbeat, I would simply say this, and it may
let's
not,
define
and it may
deadbeat
not
first.
sum up everything, but it's if you don't do when you can do, then I believe that's a deadbeat.
Oh, so I don't fall in that category. I
So
do
if
way
you can't
more.
do because you got to do something else in order to support them, that's not being a deadbeat.
Okay.
But if you got the time and you choose to sit on the couch and watch Family Feud instead of going to the soccer game, then that's a little bit deadbeatish to me.
Preach,
You know
son.
what I'm saying? Amen,
Okay.
amen. My
So,
man
yeah.
Sean, what's good, baby?
Okay.
I ain't
So,
definitely. I don't fall in that category.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
good.
a deadbeat.
Your kids play soccer? Do they play soccer?
No, the fuck they don't play no fucking soccer.
Oh, all right,
What the
damn.
fuck?
I mean, that sounds a bit racist. What are you saying? Only.
I ain't saying shit. You probably put words in my mouth. I ain't saying
I'm about to
shit.
say only Spanish kids can play soccer.
Did I say that?
No,
That's
I'm
all
just
in your
saying.
head.
I was trying.
That's all in your twisted ass head.
Once said by a PhD made.
Wow.
Legalize and advertise, because
And there you
I
have
can.
it.
So what was the question again for those people who just
Deadbeat
tuned in?
mothers.
Deadbeat
Mhm.
mothers.
What is a deadbeat mother?
Should
And
they
can
be
held
judged? Yes.
responsible?
And since you judging everybody anyway, why not judge a deadbeat fucking mother? So yeah, to answer that question,
But
yeah.
some could even
But I think
say,
you gotta know what really is a deadbeat, and you gotta know what people going through and why they made the decisions they made.
yeah, that's fine too. That's fine too. But sometimes it don't matter, because when you become a parent, you put away all your dreams, if you will. And I'm not saying you have to. Exactly.
I mean, right,
yes.
you don't have to, but you damn sure compromise.
Right. You are no longer first
Right, of course.
in what it is. You become second to the children. And so some cases, no, I can't give them a pass. And I'm not talking about people who are hardworking or whatever the case, but I am talking about, let's just say a mother decides she wants to have a dream of being an actor.
Mm-hmm.
And she drops her kids off with whomever so she can go to Hollywood and pursue this dream. That's a deadbeat mother to me. You can't do that.
Wow.
And the main reason that the law
But what if she do that, right?
deadbeat.
I mean, I get what you're saying,
Right.
and I agree, kind of, in a sense, right? But say if she see a bigger picture, say if her dropping them off, because all right, so my mom told me, and I'm not talking about my biological mom, I'm talking about my mom. Whenever you hear me say my mom,
To
she told me a while back. I was going through something, and I brought my kids down to Virginia for a little while. And she was like, "Take the opportunity while you have it. And let somebody else and do what you gotta do." She was like, "I wish I had the opportunity." You feel me? And now, like, even when she was pushing for something else, she didn't raise all her kids. Now she got my sister children. And I don't consider my sister a deadbeat mom. She has different issues. You feel what I'm saying? We're not going to get into. But the point is, for whatever reason, the shit that she's going through, my mom has to have her kids. So it's like, you done got your kids out the way, ready to get married, and now you got to take care of a whole set of other kids that's, and raise them. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, she told me, do you, while you got an opportunity, because I always had people begging for my children. I had people fighting me over my kids.
Must be some good kids.
Whatever.
Wow.
Y'all can, whatever. Well, whatever. But they good. They are good kids. All right. But whatever.
So they told you to take the opportunity.
She told me to take the opportunity, and I didn't. I went on and drug my kids on back to Baltimore and said, no, I had these kids. I'm going to do everything I got to do. I'm not going to pass my kids off to nobody. But my thing is, what if that person that went to Hollywood to be an actress became a big actress, and now she can take care of her kid the way she wants to? Like, when I did it, I didn't do it to do it alone. But I am doing it alone, and I still got to do it alone. It's not nobody's fault of what my story is or what was written out for me. But the reality of it is, I didn't do it to do it alone. But maybe some people, everybody not the same. Everybody can't handle what the next person can handle.
Yeah, well, I think two things with that for me. One, you had a situation. There's a difference between you having a certain opportunity at a certain given time to do something because you're taking a break or whatever the case may be, and things in life may be going a certain way where you can be able to step out. But there's a difference to me that if at the beginning of life you say, all right, I'm giving my baby away to somebody else to go pursue these particular dreams. If you thought that way at the beginning, then you had no business having this child. You can't make a quick decision and say, well, you know what? I got an opportunity in February to go do this, and I'm gonna go do it. And no, you can't make that decision. Again, like we talked about before, when you become a parent, you become second.
Well, what if you just realize, and this ain't my story, because I have my children. I've had them since birth. But what if, you just decide one day, hey, look, you're a piece of shit.
Damn.
And you're not right for that child, but that somebody else can do better for that child.
Okay.
You're going to keep that child and continue to raise them incorrectly. And what if you thought from the jump? You got some real ignorant people out here who think that they this, they that. But what if you happen to realize, hey, I'm not the best person for my child.
Right.
Let me give my child to this person over here, this particular family member, and they're going to raise it. I'm going to do the best I can. Does that still make you a deadbeat, or does that make you just somebody that see, you some shit?
And that's pretty much why we're asking the question, because it's like, what truly makes you a deadbeat?
All right, so let me
yeah, you jumping in?
Only to give the definition of deadbeat.
You don't want to look it up.
And,
This is what I like.
yeah, so we brought it on the screen. So deadbeat, by definition, noun, one who persistently fails to pay personal debts or expenses. So
they only monetized it?
No, yes, that's what the definition
that's
is.
wild.
So it's only about expenses.
It's only about expenses. So you, in your scenario, where you're giving it to a parent, another family member, if you send money and you're helping with the debt, the child is a debt, is a responsibility. If you're not paying or helping with their upbringing, then you're a deadbeat by definition.
So it's just a financial thing.
So it's just a financial thing. So just like with the father, you say, oh, he's a deadbeat dad. He don't pay no child support. He don't give you no money. He don't help with the upbringing of the child.
Is this Webster's definition?
Yes.
Webster's still alive making definitions?
No,
it's people's.
making definitions.
I was asking.
It goes on.
For the rest of the blondes out there, I was just asking.
So in your scenario, if you give your child away to somebody else and you have nothing else to do with the child, by definition,
So financially, that's what makes you a deadbeat.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
So
matter
like
if you
you
come
live
to a
somewhere-
soccer game or nothing like that.
No, like if you live somewhere and you don't contribute, you're a deadbeat. You just here taking up space. So it's like you're not contributing nothing. So if you're not contributing anything to the child. So the way I look at it is that it doesn't necessarily have to be financial. It could be you got to be contributing something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So the person you might give it to a family member that got a lot of money. We don't need your money, but just come sometimes or come to this or do
That's
that.
what I was gonna say
Yeah,
next.
so
Since it's a financial thing, what if I don't got no money, but I got time?
Right, but
Am I still a deadbeat because
I don't
I'm
think
broke?
so. No, but if you're not doing nothing,
Right.
you don't have nothing to do with your child. You're not calling, check on them. You don't know shit about them.
Right,
nothing.
exactly.
You're
It's
a
right.
deadbeat.
You're a deadbeat.
You're a deadbeat,
Exactly.
yeah.
Your life
That's how I view a deadbeat.
And
Right.
it is some people that's like that. That just don't.
It's a lot
they
of
don't know
them.
the teachers.
Like
They
how you don't know nothing
shit.
about your child. Like
Yeah.
you don't even know your child's favorite color.
Nothing.
Goddamn, really?
Just know you got a
Yes.
child.
It's
Just know
people
you got a
like
child.
that?
Yes,
I
there's
didn't
people
know.
out
You
I
got
here.
a child.
Yes.
You don't know shit about.
Don't know nothing they like.
Well, I guess
Sean,
Just feed them what they want to
feed.
feed them. Like yeah, all type. Yeah.
so is your sister getting her shit together, or is she just living free of her responsibility? That's what Sean says.
Oh, my sister.
Wait, that was quite. Oh,
Yeah, that was a question to you.
She's
You,
mentally
do
ill.
you
so
see
I
Mama's
hope-
drive you a
I mean, I
360?
hope she
I
gets her shit
was looking for the exit.
She's not even. I wouldn't even want the kids, and I don't want. It's hard for me to answer that because I got family right here, but I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, y'all. And she's mentally ill, so
All right,
she.
that's
I
all you gotta
mean,
say. You can leave it right
but
there.
somebody can also turn that shit around, right?
No doubt
Somebody
about it.
could be fucked up.
In
And-
that instance, I
and
don't.
turn it around.
Right. So
Yeah.
to me, that is fine. Like if you are really down and you're outright and you really cannot mentally, physically, financially take care of this child, yes, that is the best situation for you to remove yourself, at least from that child, from the household at least, but at least still try to be active in some way. Because it's like, okay, we all need some space. Like this is why now mental health is a real big issue where we
Indeed.
actually have to take days away. Like we love our children, but yes, we do need days away from them.
Because you get burnt out.
You do
That's
get
why
burnt
you
out.
get
Nigga,
the
weeks.
That's why
Our
you
sanity
get the
matters. Like our sanity
Weeks.
if
really
I
matters.
deadbeat, if I take some
Weeks.
weeks away,
Like if I'm not
No,
okay, how
fuck
really
that.
can I take care of my child? I really
You can't be a
cannot.
15-minute deadbeat. Or,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, ain't no doubt about it.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing.
Right,
What
so
you
the question
mean?
is, should we
Look,
judge him?
Let that
I
baby
mean,
go for a
we
week,
should.
gang.
We shouldn't judge, but we can ask some questions. Like, if you say by definition, are
ain't
you
my
a
job
killer?
to
And you
judge.
killed somebody before, right?
But you didn't mean
technically
to do
a
it.
killer. But you said,
Right.
no.
Right.
He was coming after me.
Right.
Da-da-da-da. You give me the explanation.
You're
that's
still a
fine.
murderer.
But you still a
Still
murderer. You
unalive
still a killer,
someone.
bare minimum,
So
right?
two things can be true at the
Yes.
same time.
You can be a deadbeat and turn this shit around.
Yep.
But
Yep.
3
I agree.
years ago, you was on some deadbeat shit.
Right.
Right, so it's a behavior. So it's like if you can do it once,
Yeah. Well,
mm,
but now look at you. You came up. They came like clear.
Mhm.
Now you back to
There
life.
you go.
but see,
Yeah,
that's
man.
fine. When
back.
people have the mindset and driven to want to be better,
Right.
then that's when it works. It's the fact when people want to have this lazy mindset and just don't give a fuck and be selfish.
I don't like the word though, because like Lean said, a person can
Mm.
recognize I'm not in a space, I'm not in a mental space to take care of this child.
Which
So
I
you
feel like
give
is
the
good.
child. To me, that's good.
That's
that
good.
You said, look, I can't do this right now, and you give the child to somebody
Exactly.
that's better than to let them.
Because
be
you're
fucked
still
up.
putting
Yeah.
that child as a
Yeah.
priority because it's like I physically, mentally, and emotionally cannot do it. I'm going to put you somewhere where I feel as though it's
Yeah.
safe for you, that I know you will be taken care of in this space. And when I am together, I'm right here. I'm coming right back for you. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Quicker than Prime Express, goddammit.
But with that, I don't believe that you have to drive this point home to people, and you gotta to like really shove it down their throat. But at that particular moment, yo, you're a deadbeat.
Okay.
So
Whether you like it or
But
not.
that's
Yeah,
a
yeah, no doubt
crazy
about it.
word, though.
I mean,
Like,
it
in
is.
that
Rather
scenario,
than
in
not,
that
it's true.
scenario, in
It
that
is.
scenario. But to me, I think people don't even normally say deadbeat mothers, even though they are some.
Yeah.
It's more so thrown on,
Unfit.
it's more so thrown on the guys,
Oh,
right?
now he put the actual word out there, unfit.
But like,
But
so
it's-
if a guy live in the city, the child and the child's mother live in the city, and he don't go over there and spend no time with the child. He know he got a child. He be on, social media, partying, spending money in the strip
Mhm.
club, and child needs things. that's a deadbeat.
No doubt about it.
You know what I'm saying? And if a mother do the same, is the flip reverse.
Knowing her child needs some clothes and
Yeah,
some
that's a
food,
deadbeat.
and she out here shaking her ass in the club.
So what if they living with the child?
Bitch.
Can she be a deadbeat? Well, I
That's
got an answer to
That's a
that.
good question.
But you living with the child and you still not doing the necessary things that child
Is
needs.
one
Still
person
putting
doing
with
it?
you
And one person ain't.
the mother. The father could be deceased or just always been a deadbeat too. But I'm just saying, you the mother, you living with this child. You feel me? You're taking care of the bills, yeah. But you're not doing anything else that child needs. You don't know what grades that child has in school.
You can be a deadbeat
I
and live
guess
with
you
a child.
can. I guess you can.
Because dads can be a deadbeat and live with a child. Yeah,
But if you're the custodial parent, can you be a deadbeat? That's a good
I
question.
think you can. I think.
That be the picture of it. Because it's like, if I'm the breadwinner, if I'm taking care of all this
Or
stuff.
what about the bitch just
I
selling all her
have the
food
people feel like I
stamps
have the
for
right
crab
not to
legs?
put my little extra energy into you. Like, look, I want a nap. I ain't got time to play the game with you or read a book.
That doesn't
I
make
need
you a
nap 'cause
deadbeat.
I just
You
I
tired.
just
You
worked
working.
12
Yeah,
hours
I
and
think
coming
you
home
can
to
split
cook
it
food.
at
I
that
don't think
point.
that's a deadbeat.
You can split it
But
at
what
that
about
point.
what about the bitch that spent all the food stamps and the child hungry
Ain't
and
that a
she
bitch?
eating crab legs or something?
Oh, yeah.
Cooking
Right,
something.
and the baby
Yeah.
eating cereal.
It's girls like that. What you call her?
Unfit.
I don't know,
That bitch is more.
Unfit
She's
mother.
a selfish whore.
bitch.
What are you, French? All right.
You know.
All right.
I try not to judge people because I don't know what everybody's.
We all
Well,
going through mental battles.
Everybody
Every
has
last one of
something.
us.
I'm not saying just because you mess up, if you will, then all of a sudden you become this particular person. It has to be, even in the Webster's verse, a consistent mess up.
Right.
When you become consistently, then that's when it becomes, something that's messed up. So, like you said, you can take a break. You can not do something. You can. I'm too goddamn tired to go to your play. I'm just tired. And
I worked all week.
you know what I'm
baby,
saying?
and I
Or
worked.
I'm tired of your sucky ass classmates and their acting. I don't want to go. What?
You would say that?
You trying to say, I went to the 4th grade play. You think I'm
You
going
know
to
what I'm
the 5th grade
saying?
shit? Them kids can't act like that.
I'm
Man,
going to the plays. I'm going to.
I am
Like,
too,
look, then I
but
just
I'm going to
have to
complain as I go.
Parents, we supposed to stomach, I don't have any kids, but if I did, I would stomach the play.
I have. Did you know what it's like for 5th graders
I have
to be in a musical Christmas play with the band and nobody practices, and it's like, and then they get to the end and be like, this
Somebody
is our
get him.
rendition of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Really? That's what this is?
But when you see your kid, you be like, yeah, baby.
Well, that's true.
because
That's
that's what
true.
you came for.
Yes,
Right, that's
that's
what it's all
true.
about.
Because
That's
you're not
true.
dead.
Ain't no doubt about it. But I'm complaining. I'm saying something. You know what? I'm saying something. But I ain't giving no PS4 for Christmas. Nigga, I came to your play. And nobody knew the lines.
That's
Your
fucked
teachers
up.
was like, it's go in and leave me alone. Go in and leave me alone. Ain't nobody want to hear this crap, man. Look, that's right. I'm getting it off my chest, man. So.
What the fuck? Why the
You
kids
fin-
don't
you
know
finally
the fucking
letting it out.
lines?
Exactly, because
They
that
had a
deadbeat
deadbeat
ass
teacher.
parent.
They had a deadbeat ass teacher. Wasn't teaching the shit right. That's why. Don't blame it on your kid. Don't talk to your kid like that. Don't vent to your kid about that. Go fucking pull that fucking teacher up. Like, why the fuck you ain't teach the kids the lines?
There you go.
Stupid ass.
But at the end of the day, it has to be consistent. And 2, just because you don't do it has to be continuous.
Mm-hmm.
And if you breaking off and on and whatever the case, that's just life. Even if you have mental illness, that's life. That's not you choosing to say, I'm going to give my child away or I'm going to do this. Because if you put it on that, then that a mother can choose to say, well, I ain't doing too well, so I'm gonna give my child to somebody who can raise them right. Then the father can do the same thing. Like, I'm doing it.
But see, that's the thing.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
Women won't give us that grace.
What you mean women don't get? Okay,
They will say, "Oh, you had the fresh this. You could buy the that.
Right.
You got this whatever card. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't gonna give us that grace."
That dude can't say, "Well, look, man, I'm fucked up right
So
now."
wait. Most women
I
that
know.
is saying that is a woman that's sitting at home doing everything by herself.
pretty
Well,
much.
I
She's
mean,
at her
no,
breaking point. She's
No,
tired.
that most women that are saying that's coming from a woman who has raised her kids. Then watch people do this and do that. I had a baby father at one point that was like, I'll do this and I'll do that, but she gotta be down here with me. Why the fuck she got to be down there? You got all these other kids. Why does she got to be with you for you to do the things that you're supposed to do? Like, no, I don't agree with that.
The mindset where that probably came from is I saw something on social media one time. I know y'all may have talked about this, where the guy wanted to buy the food for his kid.
Yeah, the McDonald's.
For the other kid. I think y'all did talk about that. Mm-hmm. And yet he wanted to eat the food in the car when he didn't go in the house with other kids. So that mindset, he's trying to think, I only want my child to benefit.
I get it. Not the same issue for me. Your child a whole different size from the other kids. So if you buy her a fucking outfit, the other kids can't fit that shit. And
right, like pass me down. Right, like if he's already spending time with his dad and it's like his dad want to get something to eat before he come home. Go ahead, baby. What you can have steak, boy.
I ain't agree with that bitch, by the way, that McDonald's. I ain't agree with that.
Yeah.
But yes, no. But, right. It was the fact that she had to force him to buy the other kids' food. So yeah, that was the issue. Like, yeah. But anyway.
She was doing too much. Bitch, where the fuck is your rest of your baby daddies?
But would it be so, and I'm just asking these questions because y'all mothers, would it be so egregious that a father wants custody of their child so they can raise them how they see fit?
So I'll answer this one first because technically, this is a conversation me and my actual child's father is having currently. So my child's father wants my son to live with him right now. My argument is while he is at this particular age, because my son is about to be 10 this year, I feel like right now I want him with me.
Y'all having a boys in the hood argument. Go on.
And I feel
yes,
but this is the thing.
Boys in the hood because it's going to be the same.
But see, this is the thing. But check it though. I'm like right now, and he just hit 10. I already told him I feel as though before he even hits preteen, I am gladly willing and open to let him live with you because during them certain times of his years.
What is preteen? Now it's preteen.
Right. He's literally just getting there. So it's like we've been so I'll put it this way. We've been having this discussion since technically he may be 2 years old. Mm-hmm. So from 2 to now he's 10. It's kind of like, okay, no, 2 to 7. Fuck no. You're an active father. You can get him anytime you want to. But far as living.
You live in Baltimore?
Yes. I wanted him with me. My first child, yes, cool. Your first child as well. But at the end of the day, I felt as though I wanted my baby with me because these are the nurturing years, right? Mm-hmm. I know. I knew y'all was going to laugh about that. But I felt like this was the nurturing years. I wanted him with me. And now it's like now he's sprouting. He's really becoming, a man in a sense. I cannot teach him certain things that I know his father can. Even though his father is very active, I know it's to a point. He probably needs more sternness with it than I would give. So I'm open to it.
Do you have a good relationship?
We co-parent well, yes.
That's good because some mothers in that early age give too much nurturing and not enough of what the father going to give him, and then you going to turn him over to the father after you done nurtured him to death. He over nurtured, and its balance is going to be hard to.
And see, that's why for me, I made sure that anytime his father wanted him, take him.
That's good.
No arguments, no questions asked.
Can I ask this? It may be personal, but so what was the conclusion of y'all conversation?
Oh, we still having it.
Okay.
I already saw it.
But no.
I'm gonna tell you, fast forward, we go back.
He lost. But this is the thing. I'm not gonna be having this conversation. Like, I'm not gonna be still having this conversation. Like, let's say he turned 16. Fuck no. I'm not gonna be still having this conversation. By then, you should have been already done took him.
Oh, that's what you waiting for him to do? Take him?
No.
No. Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight then. So, are you trying to say that you're trying to get him to take your son?
No, he wants. So initially, his argument is like he automatically just went. Okay, let's put it this way: he automatically just wanted to take him because, in his opinion, I wasn't doing my best because the fact of because he and his girlfriend lives together, so he felt that because him and his girlfriend live together, he can give him, I guess, a full family orientation.
Yeah, well, that's
bullshit.
Yeah.
So exactly. So that's why I'm like, no, my baby's gonna be with me right now, and then you know what? Cool. We can definitely switch over. It is what it is.
So are you?
But
are you inching to that point?
We already inching because we already have a system where we rotate each week.
So eventually, he's going to be wind up living with his dad pretty soon. Pretty much, it's just going to be a change of address. Just how we doing.
Cool. Bullshit.
It's not because how can it be bullshit when I'm technically already gone? We rotate weeks.
But
sometimes
however,
he can have them weeks at a time.
So
And
now I
I'm
said
okay.
the debate then. Why he can't just say I want
So
my
for
child,
me-
you be like, all right, cool.
Because for me, initially, how he brought the conversation to me, I felt disrespected as a mother.
That's when Obama was president. That was a long time
I
ago.
don't give a fuck. You are no. You can't just be
Okay.
like, oh, I just want my son to live with me because I feel as though you're unfit. Well, how am I unfit?
He ain't
Because
said
he did.
that. I'm gonna make you mad.
Thank you. I felt like you was just battling me to get under my skin because you just want to do something to hurt me. That's initially how I took it because how the conversation was brought up. So
But-
officially, no, I'm going to tell your ass, fuck you. No.
But
He
can-
didn't do what a lot of guys do. Like a lot of
Kidnap?
guys.
Oh.
Like, if
Bitch
the
ain't got
woman
no
don't
right,
do
ain't
what
got
the
no
guy-
principles.
if woman, I do have some acquaintances. They're not my close friends, but some acquaintances where the baby mother didn't do what they say, like you saying. So they like, I ain't doing nothing. So then they turn to the deadbeat because you ain't do what I say. They don't agree with the way you raising them. They say you babying my son too much. So they gonna say I ain't gonna do nothing. Then let her figure it out, and then he becomes the deadbeat because he's not contributing.
You
Right.
still hurting the child. You trying
Right.
to
That's hurting the child in that
Or-
instance.
You
And I got
gotta,
another-
you gotta grow the fuck
absolutely-
up.
you
Y'all
hurting
didn't
the
have
child.
kids now. You gotta put your shit to the side.
Or the guy that says, okay, you don't want to be with me, so I ain't doing nothing.
Right.
And I know they're acquaintances, they're not my friends, but they're acquaintances, they do that. She don't want to be with you, so fine then. She don't want to be with me, then let her rock out by herself.
It is people who do that a lot.
Yeah.
But there aren't a lot of women that are willing to have that conversation and willing to have that type of thing happen. So my
I'm
thing
taking my
was,
child. I don't like my
Right.
kids to go away for the summer. I need my kids.
wow, you
I
don't
love
want to,
Like they get on my fucking nerves,
I love
but
my
I
baby
ain't
too,
nothing
but
without my
it's-
kids. That's all I got.
But
is
it's
my
also a
kids. I don't
point
have
where,
nothing else.
like, each and every year they get older. They're going to become adults and grow and be their own things. If my child's father can give my son different experiences that I cannot in this moment, yes, go ahead.
Go ahead with your bad stuff.
Go ahead. Because I have done it where he spent a whole month and a half in Montana because of his father's side.
can't
I
have this
gladly
conversation.
allow that. Even though, did that hurt me?
Yes,
Of
it
course
is.
that hurt me. My baby was gone for a month
mm.
in fucking Montana.
My baby father's
But
dead,
no.
so
Who the
I
hell
can't
lives in
even
Montana?
have
People
this
live there?
conversation.
Yes.
I
Yes.
just
But to
thought
give
dairy
him that
farmers-
experience, you goddamn right. I will give my child, if I cannot give him that experience and somebody else can,
But that's a
that I
great,
trust.
That's a great
Yes.
attitude to have. And you
I
don't,
did that too, and guess what?
you let your children go to Montana?
Nah, I let him go to motherfucking down there with their father when he was alive, and the bitch was fucking with him and all that, fussing at my daughter for taking a
Oh, this
shower.
girl?
Yeah, the bitch. Fussing at my daughter for taking a shower. Why'd you use my soap? Like, bitch, what's she supposed to
Ooh,
use?
That
All
might
kinds
gotta
of
be a
shit.
topic for
I mean,
another
but was
day.
it Dove? Was she?
I don't fucking
all
know,
right.
and I don't give
I'm
a
just
fuck.
checking. I mean, because you know Dove costs like $9.
That bitch still
So
living
you-
though, so bitch, I run into
I
you.
mean, Dove is pretty expensive.
It's not about
You know,
that.
It better be the body wash,
It's
not
not
the bar
about that.
soap.
Yeah, well,
It's
that's
not even
true.
about
Yeah,
that.
you're right.
You knew that these kids was coming to your house for the summer, and if you didn't want them to use the soap, your special
maybe if
soap,
she was
then you
talking
should
But
have.
you know,
Wow,
it is
man.
situations and like that where the girlfriends or the other
Broke up
partner
the
gets
dog.
jealous.
Mhm. Anti-bacterial.
That's why I was like, that is a good topic for another time.
And that's a tough situation to be in.
Exactly.
Like,
That's a whole tough
So
situation.
then you do what you do the right thing. You let your kids go down, and then they mistreated. While your fucking baby father working hard, he gone all day, and then this bitch supposed to be a school fucking teacher in the house with the kids. What kids is you
Wow.
fucking teaching?
yours.
Obviously,
But what about? And I'm not saying this ain't personal, so please.
bitch,
So-
you still living though. So if I run into you, keep going. Ask the question.
Damn, I'm scared now. I just,
This ain't for you. Ask the
oh,
question.
all right. I thought she was like, damn, y'all, I'm bitches now. I'm like, oh my, woo, let me get myself together. All right, so, but isn't it sometimes, not all the time, but what about when the father feels that way? It's like, yo, you raising my son or daughter in this type of environment. I don't want my son or daughter to be raised in whatever environment that they may dislike, but we can't go in there and get our children. And so now we feel a certain way, and it's a whole bunch of friction. We mad at you and the lifestyle that's going
I don't
on.
know. I can't really answer that because I never was that type of mom. I don't give a fuck if you got a new girlfriend, whatever they can do to kids' hair, all that, as long as they ain't pulling the hair. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Come get these motherfuckers. Just bring them back.
Right.
Right, because that's the point of like respect, right? So initially, like,
I'm sorry, kids.
if we're
y'all
not
motherfuckers.
if we're not together, I should be able to
Not
respect if you are with somebody. I should be able to trust that you respect and trust them enough to allow our child around them, to especially if they're caring for them as well. Now, if you break that, that's a whole nother scenario. And baby, me and the police is gonna be outside because I done fucked up some shit. All right, or a body is laying down.
I'm gonna get that before the police. The police gonna be coming for me.
Bodies on the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Yep.
Jesus the Christ.
Shovels and acid.
The wig. Yep.
There you go. That's straight. That's good. Now. That's good now. So with that being said, then that would mean that the man, the father, will always have the lesser role if we are not together with the.
I'm glad you got that.
I don't agree with that.
Absolutely where it's at.
I don't agree with that.
Because I don't see
I
how.
don't agree with that because my baby father, when he was living, he ran everything. Even when he wasn't there, he still ran what was going on with his kids. He did, and I couldn't baby little daddy up or anything. I had to sneak him baby little daddy up.
All right, but for the most part,
no.
I mean, I'm talking about for the
I guess
majority
it depends
of the world.
on the person.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it
Right,
does.
in general, yes, I can see that. For in general, yes, it's kind of like, look, if I'm the mother of the household, it's my rules, it's my say. Fuck what this man say. But that's how most of them think.
Oh, no doubt about it.
I ain't grow up like that. In my
that,
household growing up, my father ran the household. The women ain't say shit.
Well, that's because everybody was in the household.
Or they respected your father
even
enough, but they're
once
like,
they
you know
left.
what? We want to.
Even my mother didn't fuck with him after
But
she left. She just left her kids. Deadbeat.
When I got divorced, the role for me changed.
Mm-hmm.
When we were all together, all five of us living under one roof, I had total control or total head of how we were going to do things. I didn't dictate, but the final thing came through me. Once I left, well, I didn't leave, but
it depends on the man.
once it broke.
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
That's why.
What? But I had on a red shirt when we broke up. But when that dynamic changed, I was no longer looked at as the person who you go to solidify everything. It slowly, well, I ain't gonna say slowly, it quickly went away.
Well, a lot of women get in their way, even though that's not what we were talking about, but a lot of women get in their own way. I hate a woman who don't let the child do what they supposed to do with the father and then want to sit back and talk shit. Oh, this nigga a deadbeat, or this nigga ain't do this. You're not letting him see the fucking child. This man is reaching out. He want to see his child. He want to do this. He want to be there for the child. And then you want to be a bitch. So it's different type of motherfuckers.
But yeah,
Fuck her.
All right. But it's that
ain't me.
It's a thing of like I spoke about that the father seemingly will always be the lesser. And it's like, yo, I got to deal with. I got to fix myself.
Even coming into the world, like the woman always got the right for the most part.
The right for what?
The right. That's what she has when it comes to them children. Like anything, the right for anything when it comes to them children. It takes a lot, like you said it earlier. It takes a lot for a man to be able to get the custody and all of that.
I said about law.
That's what we're talking about.
I didn't say about right.
I'm saying right by law. Right by law. Right by fucking law.
And we know that the law is not always right.
We always know that.
But the law's not set up for us.
Correct.
That's basically what I'm saying. I'm on your side, nigga. Don't try to twist shit to make
Hey,
it so we can have an argument.
You like, nah, nigga, my kids ain't going nowhere. Nigga ain't even going for the summer. What kind of shit is that?
Well, my
nigga
kids
can't even vacation.
My kids' fathers is deceased. They can't go nowhere but to visit the grave. That's it.
God bless the dead guys. Yeah,
so my story different. I'm talking from my personal experience. Right. At the end of the day.
Yeah, I got you.
And I'm ready to go to the next topic because it's getting boring now.
Well, as the man, I'm not ready.
Hey, yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Now I'm ready. Under the law. Lawfully ready. Yo, what's going on, folks? I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Wow.
What's the next topic, Ms. Lavish?
Well, I know this is going to be quick.
Talk about sex?
No, not yet. I mean, but the second topic technically is tipping. Should you tip?
Yeah, if I ass fat.
Bro, everybody ass ain't fat.
Well, that's why I ain't tipping. Your ass not fat, I ain't tipping.
What?
That's true.
My third song I ever wrote, I said, tip the bartender if she pretty plus friendly. I don't want to tip no ugly bitch. It's like Notice everybody beautiful.
You talking about tipping in the
Everybody
restaurant?
beautiful. Everybody fucking beautiful.
We talking about tipping in the restaurant?
Tipping period.
Tipping in period.
Tipping in general. What is your what it?
Yeah, that's quick.
Well, I work for fucking tips, so I appreciate if you tip, but sometimes the tip ain't the money for me. Sometimes it's just a good ass
nice
customer.
piece of advice.
No, it's be some nasty ass motherfucking. Not even advice. It be some nasty ass people in this world, and you gotta fucking smile at all these motherfuckers and make them and try to make them feel, But it's for the experience. You work there. You're at work. But sometimes no matter what you do, motherfuckers still not gonna tip because for real, the real reason is they just broke.
So you should tip.
You should tip. I feel like I had my sister best friend said she was a waitress for years. She said that she personally believed that if you can't afford the tip, then you shouldn't go out to eat. Now, me growing up, when I was growing up,
you ain't tip.
Look, listen, this before I started working, I would scrape up enough money to take myself out to eat. And I would know that this pizza costs such and such amount, whatever, and I would take myself out for a pizza, and I ain't never had the money to tip. I just ain't have it. But once I started working in the industry and I realized the importance of tips, you feel me? But a lot of these motherfucking owners and shit, they do they people wrong. Pay the motherfuckers. They working hard. I know it's the customer's job to tip or quote unquote tip. But this person, you can't make somebody tip. Like, if I don't like your service, should I tip you? Tip you to do what? Piss me off? I'm tipping you to piss me off. I didn't like the service. I ain't like the food. I ain't like this. I ain't like that. You didn't come to my table enough. But then again, I'm the person that looks around and realize you're the only fucking server in this bitch. So that's why you ain't came to my table. I'm an understanding person. I tip accordingly. Like when I order my DoorDash and shit, I only always give them $1. And then listen, shut the fuck up. Don't say damn so quick. $1? Initially, you tip, you pre-tip on DoorDash. You shut the fuck up and listen, goddamn. So, you pre-tip. So I pre-tip $1. I don't even gotta do that. I can say $0. I pre-tip $1. And if I like their service, I'll always give them more. I always go above and beyond. I always give more than what I have to.
$1 worth of game, folks.
But initially, if you bringing me some fucking food, I'm gonna tip you $1.
Well, let me ask this question. So, what will get them a better tip once they deliver their food?
The niceness of it all, their energy, everything.
Everything. Nigga on a 10-hour shift.
Everything you got, it's called DoorDash, bitch. Bring it to the door. You got certain
dash.
You got but you got certain dashes that don't even want to bring it to the door. They want you to come look for them down the fucking street.
This is a PSA for some of these DoorDashers. For some reason, you know what? I'm gonna need them to do background checks more, or maybe IQ tests just a little bit. Because I have a pet peeve for you DoorDashers who put the fucking drinks and food right in front of the door. How am I supposed to open the door and get the shit?
Fuck you.
Make it make sense. I spill my drink every time.
In the bag and everything is there, and I'm good to go.
Fucks up
That's
my
your
drink
only job
every time.
And the reality of it is, most of the time when they do,
if you go the extra mile, you get a tip.
But it's not even their fault if your food not right.
No,
all they doing
it's not their fault if your food not right. But certain shit do be their fault. Like this guy came and picked up somebody DoorDash food one day. He was like, "Can you not?" I said, "Can you confirm that you picked it up?" He was like, "I gotta go get gas." Blase. I'm like, yeah, but he was like, if I confirm it, he was like, if I confirm it now, then the time is gonna. I'm like, that's not my problem. If I don't get you to confirm it, then it's gonna make it seem like we didn't give you the food. No. Why the fuck you ain't get your gas before you came and picked up their next order? Like, that's not my problem. So now, listen. So now he going to get gas. This motherfucking food is getting fucking cold. And then you got me. I like my food piping hot. I know it's not gonna be piping hot on DoorDash. I know it's not gonna be piping hot on DoorDash, but I know if you went and stopped and got gas.
Then why are you bothering this nigga? Why he getting gas?
Fuck
why is he having this conversation?
He got his fucking gas.
He's trying to get the food and my food. I
don't give a fuck about his personal problems. I don't give a fuck about his personal problems. You working too, my nigga? You want a tip, right?
Shit,
get your fucking gas before you pick my food.
Nigga got to get out with a fucking red carpet.
Yeah,
How was this Baltimore?
I ain't asked for all of that.
How was your day?
I mean, that would be nice to get a bigger tip.
Go there, get your food, drop it off at the door, and go ahead about the business.
Drop my food off the door. That's why you get that initial $1.
Damn,
$1.
That's tough. You from the service industry.
I don't, and I give good service. I give service for what it's due. Like everybody don't deserve a fucking tip.
Well, I do agree to a certain degree.
Everybody don't deserve a tip.
I don't believe that you have to have a certain amount of tip. Like
especially
15,
when expensive
15,
as food and shit is now. Back in the day when motherfucking candy bars was $1 and
Candy
50.
bars? Who the hell is
My
eating
father
candy
told me
bars for dinner?
My father, I'm just
What
saying.
kind of deadbeat ass parent is giving their kids candy bars for dinner?
Some people do. I don't fucking know. But I'm just saying, when shit was cheaper. Food is fucking expensive now. Like, I can barely afford to eat. And then you bitch want a tip not to fucking deserve it. Like, better talk to your owner.
I ain't saying that everybody deserves a tip. I'm not saying that at all.
But I do tip, and I tip really, really
do
great.
you agree with the establishments who just automatically put the tip on the check?
I kind of do, because some of the motherfuckers, no matter what service you give them,
they gonna get that 18%, baby.
But then you got some people that know that the 18% is up there, so they're not gonna give you the best service because they know they're getting it anyway. Mm-hmm. See, that's so it's like everything is a double fucking standard. Like everything, it all depends on what color shirt the person wears. For real,
how they feel that day.
Then you got the customer that comes in and be like, "Oh my god, it's 18% gratuity built in. I would have tipped you more. You got $7. I would have tipped you 10. Well, bitch, you can still write $3 if that's what you really wanted to do. That's awesome, phony ass shit. I'm a little twisted when it comes to tips.
Yeah, see, it's like I see how the pendulum swings there.
It just depends.
If I'm getting the tip, then it's a certain standard.
No, it depends.
If I'm giving the tip,
no,
now nigga can't even get gas.
Now,
you know what?
I don't even think that's funny because that's not what the fuck I was saying.
Man,
I don't think that's funny because that's not what I was saying.
You walk across my lawn and see your tip go down. Damn. You can't even walk on the grass.
Commercial.
Whatever y'all want to do. I just gotta use the restroom.
Man.
But that's not what I was saying.
It's tough.
I come from a tip industry and I always overly tip, but everybody don't fucking deserve a tip. It ain't got nothing to do with me if you're giving it to me or if I'm giving it. No. Right. Fuck you. All around.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
Lean Show. Oh.
No. Okay. So we just go into That a person not
Woo.
no, I can do your call. You're not going to make a statement. I'm not let the people how but okay. See if there were no earrings. Oh, you gotta push it.
I'm living life tonight, ain't doing no work tonight, cutting up tonight, getting lit tonight, looking fly tonight, doing it right tonight, ain't playing no games tonight, yeah you know the vibe. I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, cat walk like this, stop the show like this, I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, let me stop fucking lying, and bitch I know I'm the shit, I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this, cat walk like this, stop the show like this, I hate to do 'em like this, I hate to Kim like this.
Dessert.
You know, if y'all missed it, we already been chiming in on a couple good topics. Woo. But if you didn't know, make sure that you rewatch and tune in on www.onfire-tv.com. Come on, get it with the people. Radio on fire.
Yes, sir.
You ain't know fire.
That's what it is.
Is what it is. All right, so I guess we just about to jump back into the topics. So
What we got?
So for our next topic, we're just going to go into what are the signs that a person just isn't feeling you? Rube, tell your secrets now.
What are the signs that a person just
isn't feeling you?
Feeling you.
You know, we done dug deep, but let's dig deeper.
I don't know. I think everybody has them, and I think they may be different for everybody.
Of course. We all got our different triggers, pet peeves, you know.
Yeah. I would just say they treat you like an option and not a priority. Okay. Well, true indeed. I agree with that. I agree with that too.
Okay.
So yeah.
So that means you just calling and texting and just ignoring your ass.
Right.
Like I'm too busy for you. I can't even give you 5 minutes.
Or when they got time, then that's when they do it. So like you send somebody a text, you be like, hey, what's good? And it's Friday night. And then they hit you back Tuesday with like, everything good. You know, so yeah.
You better have deleted my number by
That's
the
an
time
option.
it. You know what?
That's
I can
an
get
option.
emergency, cool. But if you doing that for spite, you better have deleted my number by Sunday, bitch.
Wow. But you know what's crazy though? Guys don't have a lot. Guys don't have a lot of excuses or
No,
like
I feel like
signs.
guys just go ghost when they don't want to deal with a female
True.
no more.
Yeah.
It's like y'all don't
That's
want to
probably
deal
like
with the conflict of what could come.
Right. That's probably like the most normal thing. I'm not saying it's not others, but that's probably the most normal thing. But females, y'all have a lot more opportunities to work your magic of not wanting to deal with someone.
I don't understand why y'all think we got some magic to be working.
They tell you. Come on, what kind of old school stuff is that? I mean, I'm pretty sure they might. You know, I mean, but that's not a sign. If they tell you, it's not a sign. That's just flat out telling you. But yeah.
And I respect it.
Yeah.
If you ain't feeling somebody, you direct tell them. I respect it.
I mean, true indeed. That eliminate having to have signs, but
yeah, the assumptions and confusion. Like, does this person like me? Do they like me not? Like, what are we doing? Are we talking? Are we not talking? Because I feel like we've all done had that experience. Like, well, am I talking to this bitch or not? Like, what the fuck?
Wow. That's the thing. And I know that. I always look at, all right, cool. From a guy's point of view, I always look at it like if I'm speaking to a female on the phone and we having a conversation and you talking to everybody else that's around you other than me.
Oh, yeah, she don't want you, bro.
Yeah. So I'll take that as a sign.
You do not have her attention.
Yeah, and be like, all right, cool. I'm out. Or, you know what, I don't need this conversation no more, and I'll just go ahead about my business. Yeah, so that's a good sign for me. That's a good sign for me. Never wanting to go out, you know.
Don't want to be in public with you.
Or just, I guess. But if you be like, hey, what you doing Friday night? You know, oh, nothing. Oh, man, you want to go out? I'll let you know. What the hell?
Oh, yeah. No, not
all
really.
right. That's a good one. That's good. That's a
really.
good sign. It's a good sign. Not that these things happen to me, but
no, but it's true though. But see, that's the thing, because I'm I'm a homebody. So most of the time I'm comfortable being home. So it's like somebody was like, oh, you want to go out? I'll think about it.
Wow.
What? I'd have done that. But even still, when I like you, even if I am in that mood, I'm gonna be like, you know what? What time? What we doing? So.
But do you do that in general? Like, is that something, even if you're feeling a guy, would you still have that particular energy, if you will?
I would say maybe in the beginning, especially if I'm getting to know him. Yeah, because I'm not saying I'm trying to bluff you out, but at the end of the day, I am trying to feel your energy, really feel out your mindset, really see who you are. So I don't always have to jump out and just go out in public and date you. Like, sometimes you can really know about a person, truthfully, in a 10-minute conversation with him.
Damn, 10 minutes, huh?
Mm-hmm. You ask the right questions.
So what would prompt you to exchange your number? Or what would be different from the night that you exchanged your number to the time that you talked to him on the phone?
You piqued my mindset to the point where I feel as though, piqued my mindset that I feel as though we can build on something to have a future. Or at least we have the same goals to work on, that we're both focused. Because some people, it's like, they can tell you. But I mean, that's not representative, because hell, sometimes people can have a representative for a long time, baby. It can be years. And once the walls come, you ain't never had a representative
for years? Oh my
baby. I was fucking with one female. She lied a whole year about her whole personality. Bitch, make that make sense. This is why I don't fuck with bitches no more.
Damn.
Bitch, why you got what? Damn. Why are you trying to be a whole different person? That don't even make sense.
I never went through the whole year thing. You know, a couple weeks.
Not a couple weeks. He like,
I never went through a whole year, because to me it's always something. It's always something that you can tell that
the red flags.
Yeah, there's always something. That's 10 minutes. That's all it takes. All right. All right.
10 minutes to know. You know what I mean?
I guess 10 minutes is all it takes. Yeah, that's double. So what are the signs that y'all give? What do y'all give to dudes? You know,
when I'm not interested?
Yeah.
I just don't talk to you.
So you ghost?
No, I don't ghost. I mean, I will, like you said, I can engage in the conversation. Like, I can be nice. I'll engage in conversation. But when it comes to the point like, oh, well, you want to go and do something? You know what? I really don't want to go out.
So if you really want to push this person away, what do you say? Other than saying, get the hell out of here, beat it. what is this y'all say?
Without having to be rude.
Well, I mean, hey, whatever.
Rude or direct. I mean, yeah, because you don't really want to hurt nobody's feelings. Because it's like, no, people be rude as fuck when they don't really like people. I see it all the time. They will be rude and break somebody's heart and feelings. It's like, you don't really got to be that deep about it. It's kind of like, you know what? I'm really not feeling this situation. So we could be friends.
Well, sometimes you got to. Oh Lord Jesus. Well, sometimes you got to be rude. Sometimes you just got to be. And sometimes your idea of rudeness isn't really rude. It's just being direct.
Oh hell no! Some people can be rude. Be like,
just on purpose. Yeah.
No, some people are. They be like, "Hey, you want to go out this weekend?" No, bitch, I don't want to see you. People, I've seen it done. I have seen it done. Niggas like, can I take you out this weekend? And I done seen a homegirl be like, no, I already got plans with my other dude. He be like, well, what can I do? Look, I don't understand how these bitches get these guys to be wrapped around their fingers like that. Yes. People like, well, what if I pay for such and such or do this, that, and the third? Can I get that day? Like, bitch, what? Like, motherfuckers compromise like this nowadays? Well, maybe not no more.
Well, it seems like you know who you're talking to.
Thank you.
I mean, if you're willing to say that, that means you speaking her language.
Right. He knows what kind of woman who he's dealing with. Because he's like, all right, you just a thought. I'm just here to get whatever pleasure I want from whatever I can get from you. Because obviously it's something he wants if he's willing to deal with that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, a lot of guys like that.
Yeah, it's a motive.
We do what we have to do.
Ain't no way.
To get what we want to get.
Ain't no fucking way.
And then see if it's worth, going on and doing some other things of that nature.
I just feel as though we always get the signs we don't want to talk to somebody because we don't want to really hurt the person's feelings. Like, I really just don't like you. I'm just not into you. People just don't want to say that.
Well, maybe, that is something hard to hear.
It is hard to hear. If you like somebody and they be like, you just ain't it. Like, oh, I'm not it? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, see, that's why we just ghost.
Not you just...
Jewel says, I either don't hold a good conversation or I just stop talking.
Exactly. I give no energy, no effort.
You waiting for that one?
I mean, but that's kind of what I was saying earlier. Like, I barely give you conversation. If I'm not into you, I barely give you conversation.
Now, how long, let me ask you this, how long does it take for y'all, when I say y'all, women, to get rid of somebody?
It all depends on the person. Because I'm sorry, some of you guys are crazy. Some of y'all are like bees to honey. You don't want to let go when you hear no.
Well, maybe they're so infatuated with getting the number at the beginning.
Yeah, they're so excited they think they're gonna get to the next step. But in order for you to get to the next step, I have to like you.
So do you just so when you give your number out, this is just a tester. You're not saying to yourself, what, I really think this guy's great. No,
for me, if you get my number, I'm interested enough where I want to engage with you. I want to see where we can go with this community, on different levels to see if we actually can connect. Now, if it gets to the point during this time frame where I'm trying to connect with you and it's just not meshing, then it's...
So have you ever had to be...
Not how we crazy. I said some of y'all are crazy, okay? Some of y'all.
A lot of them.
Some men are crazy, okay? They just don't want... They can't accept no. Some men just can't accept no, and they will chase and hunt you down.
Have you ever had to be rude?
Yes. But I felt as though I wasn't really rude because I personally don't try to be rude to people. I feel like I try to be sensitive to other people's feelings, and I get that rejection can be handled in different ways, and people really do not like rejection. And plus, I know mental health is fucking real. The fuck? I don't want to tell nobody. Look, motherfuckers been getting shot. What was that, in New York or something? What was it? Twins got shot because they told that man no? The fuck? I don't want to die because I told you no.
Well, someone said.
Oh, Lord. I'm taking a nap.
Someone said.
I'm taking a nap.
Well, it's obviously she wasn't interested in me. Woo!
You know what? We ain't no commercial break. I'll tell you nothing.
Woo! here first,
No,
sir.
you're not gonna do nothing like that. I would hope not.
You
don't
heard it
you
here
don't-
first, sir.
You don't help.
Look, I'm
You don't help.
I'm engaging with the viewers here.
You know
Engaging
what?
with the viewers. You know what I'm saying?
You know, wait till these cameras off.
If you are leading them on by not telling them the truth, it takes forever for them to let go. How do you know all of this?
But see, that's the thing. That's the point. If you're leading them on, some people will lead you on, I guess, to get some kind of satisfaction. Some people will engage with you to see if it can get somewhere, and it just flops, and they don't really know how to be like, cut ties with you. That's why a lot of people just ghost. I don't know how to cut this off. All right, let me just slide up under here, get on my, my magic carpet.
Mm-hmm.
My bad, baby.
Well, I've had to tell a couple of women that, I guess, to be rude or just be upfront about it or whatever the case may be.
Just saying.
So I had to tell a couple of women that, but it seems to me like it takes a lot more, for a woman to tell a man, because it seems like I have more opportunities to practice. We don't have a lot of opportunities to practice. We kind of
Not y'all don't have many opportunities to practice.
not as much as you guys.
Are you? You know what? I feel like that'll be a battle between men and women, because we always feel as though that men are always whores and get a bunch of attention all the time. I'm not gonna say all men, but it's a good majority, right? Where men always have females in their face, constantly.
Men are phony.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking phony.
So I feel as though, like, yes, do we have opportunities where probably men and women will flirt with us? Cool.
What?
Yes. Rather women are straight or gay, they will be flirting with you.
No doubt.
Get some liquor in their system, baby. They will come up to the bar and be dancing like, well, baby, are you trying to take me home or him? Like, but even still,
See?
It's a battle.
See, look.
You know what?
See,
Him nowhere.
you just kind of proved the point there. You just kind of proved the point.
No, it did not.
Well, see, guys like that for the most part. Not everybody, and not in
See,
everybody.
y'all like the chase. I feel like some guys like the chase so much where it's like, oh, she told me no. Well, maybe if I try a little bit harder, maybe I can get it a yes.
Which was our first song available on Apple Music. We like having the abundance of
emotions.
Hold on, what happened?
The comment says, see, when y'all do stuff like that, y'all can't be playing with emotions like that.
What does that mean? I mean, when we do
Can't be
something
playing
like
with people's feelings.
I mean, it's not. Well, I guess some guys do have a tendency to do that, but at the same time, women are so fickle
with the flirting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, leading people on with the flirt.
Well, see, that's.
I'm not gonna lead you on either.
See, that's why I don't do the whole flirting thing.
I'm not gonna recognize you.
I'm only gonna flirt with somebody who I'm interested in, because I can't be out here. I'm not gonna be leading nobody on like, oh, I think she likes me. Oh, I think she likes me, and I'm like,
and you know how
it was just a compliment.
You know how I tell if a nigga into me or not? It's not about what he do behind the scenes. It's about what he do in public. Niggas play a lot of games, and that's all I'm gonna say. But so do bitches.
Yes, they do.
Speak on it.
I mean, it's just a mindset. It just all depends. Some people do want to play. They want that little mice and cat chase, regardless if it's male or female. They want that little chase, and it's like, bitch, I'm not here to be your little toy, your game. Like, it's either you like me, you want to have a foundation, you want to have a friendship, you want to have a relationship, you want to build a future.
I can tell
and
if a nigga like me how he treat me when we in public. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm private. I'm a private person, so I don't like a lot of public affection and all of that kind of shit. However, after we've been dealing with each other for a certain amount of time, and you playing games in front of certain audiences, then that's how I know how you fuck. Because if you fuck with me like that, you're gonna treat me the same. Period. And niggas be thinking people stupid.
No, I mean, but I do get the point that you're making, because regardless if your man really cares, loves, likes
the rest of everything,
they're going to respect you regardless of every move they make. They're going to respect you, like you said, privately or
like
publicly.
You my homeboy, because now it's certain people watching us. You get what I'm saying? But then yesterday you just was walking up to me, hugging me like I was your baby. You love me, you did this and this. But then today you got this person over here that know you, that person. So now you walking to me, joking to me, laughing. And that's cool because we can joke. But don't keep the same energy all the fucking time.
Oh. She said, when you put me at that level, you better keep me up and up. You better get stuck.
But that's more of if you're already in, I don't know, a relationship.
What makes it a relationship?
The hell if I know.
What you mean? You're a whole man. You don't know. So I feel as though
Everything's a relationship.
So what they say, men know when they found their wife. Men know when they want a woman to be their girlfriend. Men know when they want to invest in this woman. And they say it don't take y'all long either.
All right.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
But I mean, it has nothing to do. I can't force somebody to be like, yo, nigga, we in a relationship. Why? Because I'm thinking it.
No, but you know to the point when you want this woman, and if you guys are dating and engaging to the point where if this is where the direction you want to go, then why not be like, well, you know what? This is a relationship. I want you to be my lady.
Well, see, that's fine.
Let's make this official.
That sounds nice on paper, but you know,
but
people change. So you can look at somebody and be like, oh, yo, she is tight. She is good to go. A couple weeks go by, you be like, oh man, I like the conversation that we having. I like the ideology that we got, that she has going on, or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
And then you settle down and be like, you know what, this is the one right here. This is it. You can sit there and think like, yo, I think this is the one, and I hope she just don't fuck it up.
Okay.
And because a couple weeks, a month or two or so down the road, like, what the hell? What the hell has gotten into this woman? I can't believe.
She's a crazy bat out of hell.
I mean, even not even going to that extent. It's just like the certain ideologies that you hear from her,
mm-hmm.
and you might start laughing and joking, and then it's like, oh shit,
she's
this
serious.
chick is real,
right?
Like, and then you had the conversation like, yo, are you serious? You actually believe X, Y, and Z, whatever the case may be? Like, yeah, we was, and then it's like, oh. Okay.
Stuff's trickling away.
Yes, indeed. Yep.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed. You know,
Stuff's
so you don't
trickling
go out
away.
there and be like, all right, you know what, this she wifey material, so let me get into a relationship with her. Oh, hell no. You know what I mean? Stuff an alien.
Well, then it just sounds like it's just getting to the point where relationships and marriages is just not a priority. Motherfuckers just don't care. It's just like, you know what, we just fucking, we just together. We just doing what we do. It ain't a relationship. It ain't a marriage. That's wild.
And I think that's what a lot of people do. And I think that's where we go wrong in our society today. That the marriage, even when people get married, they get married for that day because they want a great wedding.
Because they just want the wedding, right?
Yeah, they want pictures. They want to look good. They want to have bachelor and bachelorette parties. They want the whole agenda.
Anything without a picture.
Right. And then nobody knows or expects it to be what it's supposed to be or wants it to be. It's like for better or for worse. You go through the hard times, the good times,
mm-hmm.
sickness, health. I mean, it sounds corny, but that's what it really means. And I'm not saying that you can't go out here, that your spouse or whatever can't go and do some dumb shit. That's just
because we're human.
Right. And I'm not saying that you have to accept everything that comes, but you know, a lot of people just get divorced and splitting up because of shallow reasons.
No, that is a given. I will agree with. I don't think people really give into the full thought of the actual, at least marriage standpoint of like anybody can be in a relationship for years and years and years. But when it comes to the point where you want to be married, you just know like you can't move like a relationship. Like, baby, if you cheat or I cheat, it shouldn't just be like, oh, it's just quits. No, we should be working on this. Like, if you lose your job, I should be able to work and put in the team effort into this. Like, you know what? All right, bet. Now I got to put my back up against the wall and make sure that we're sustainable to live until you're able to get back on your feet because we're a team. But people just want to give up because I done been spoiled this whole relationship because you done paid all my bills, took care of everything I need to take care of, and now it's my turn. And now I don't want to do it.
All right.
At least that's how I look how some people move. They just don't want to do it at that point.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think everybody has, not everybody, but a lot of people, congratulations, 31 years of marriage.
Whoop, whoop. That's what I'm talking
praise
about.
the Lord, amen. I think that everybody has a certain level of what they're capable of dealing with, if you will. So some people, you know, it's tough to, and I guess that's to your point. You know, it's tough to have things done to you that you don't want done to you. It's tough to have things not go your way, and you want them to go a certain way, right? And so everybody, or a lot of people, are making knee-jerk reactions to whatever it is that's going on. Now, don't get it twisted. Some things are really detrimental. I mean, to a marriage or whatever the case may be. But,
Facts.
there's a lot of things where it's like, damn, y'all couldn't work through that.
Right.
You couldn't see the bigger picture of what's going on or what could be or what you had. Then it also depends
Like
on.
hell, sometimes people done been through worse, and it's like you done been through such and such, and it's like you decide to leave it this reason.
Yeah,
What?
It's tough. And then it didn't. Sometimes it depends on how long you've been together.
No, that part too.
Like if
It's like when you
something
reach your max, you reach your max.
Yeah.
Like when you tired, you tired.
Or if somebody or some type of tragedy happens in the first year, 2 or 3, rather than year 15, 16, 17, that's a different thing. I mean, you might can handle it better at year 15, 16, and 17 than what you could when it was only 2 years.
But can you though? Can you imagine having a whole clean relationship for like 10, 15 years and then bam, get hit with a train or something?
Yo, look, I ain't
You gonna
even
be like all that history and now you fuck up? Ooh.
Yeah, it was not easy, but you work on it, no doubt. I ain't even gonna front. I mean, when I got divorced, we had been married for 14 years. So that was at least when we finally got divorced.
Was you a whore?
I've always been a whore, you know that.
Fuck niggas.
Wait a exit.
But everybody brings something negative. Not everybody, but in the marriage,
We all have our flaws.
Right. Everybody brings something negative to the table. When we split, it wasn't on me, but I would be stupid to say that the things that happened previously,
right,
before it helped get to that particular point.
Okay.
And my thing was, I'll be truthful, and it was like, yo, I was hurt with what happened, but I was willing to be able to say, all right, fuck that, let's go and work on it and get better.
Your wife cheated on you?
Yes.
I mean, after you was a whore.
Yeah. Well, I ain't going to expose everything.
But see that, yes. Okay, so sometimes y'all men can kill me with that. Y'all can cheat on your woman a while, and then the moment she strikes back at your ass, y'all drop her harder than a bag of rocks.
Well, yeah, I guess some.
They're understanding because they feel like they can do that.
But I guess that's some men.
King, God damn it, you.
I'm a king. I'm supposed to have all these.
That is true. That's true with some men. But but the problem is, like, you forget. Like a lot of women forget what happens. So what the hell? What the hell happened? All right.
I'm like, wait a minute, what?
But you get to a point where it's like, all right, well, like I said in my personal situation, I was willing to say, all right, fuck it, let's go on and make things work. Let's get better, whatever it is that we need to do.
Oh, she was like, no.
Correct. So it was like, all right, I found something that I thought was going to be better, so this is what I'm going to do. And that's what happened. So it's not really like if you do it, then it's cool. Then when she do it, you can't handle it. Now that's some people. Now that's some people that can't do that. And that's some people that do that. But at the end of the day, it's like I said, when I said my particular thing, y'all still was like, fuck that. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. But that wasn't even my narrative. My narrative was, yo, we can still do this. But y'all didn't hear that part.
I didn't say shit.
Y'all didn't hear that part.
I didn't even say shit.
I ain't been saying nothing.
I didn't even say nothing.
Bull crap. She said, was you a whore? And I was like, oh yeah,
I just said, where's the
And then y'all was like, oh, you can dish it out, but you can't take
That's all I
it. But then y'all was,
said
we
you
can go back and rewind it.
I asked you, answered.
Right. And then you rebutted. Thanks. So anyway,
you admitted that you're a whore. You're like, I'm a cancer. Of course I'm a whore.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
So it's okay for you to be a whore, but I can't be a whore?
Exactly what you just proved my point. You don't listen to shit that I say. You already go along with the narrative. So when in the narrative of what I was speaking on, I said, okay, I can deal with it.
Right, you said you can deal with it. You was going to chuck it up and like, you know what, we're going to work through this. It hurt me, but you know what, we're going to do it. I done did some things to you. Now you done got me back, baby. Fuck it. Let's woo. We can come out stronger and better.
No doubt about it. And that's how it goes. And to clear it up, that wasn't just one thing. It ain't she said, all right, cool, I'm going to go ahead and get you back. No, there was other things.
Right. It led right.
Yeah, there was other things that led up
that
to
build
it.
Up to it.
Yeah, so it ain't like, okay, I was just this nigga over here doing niggerish shit.
And then everybody was getting swallowed.
Boom.
Then everybody was getting swallowed.
But that's how a lot of people look at marriage and those deep relationships. They can't handle the tragedies that come.
Yeah, like we said earlier, or some of them just don't want to. They just want the title. They just want the title and the image of being married, but they don't want to put in the hard work.
Yeah.
If you don't want to put in the hard work, then technically you shouldn't even be in a relationship, because even a relationship is work, and a marriage is damn sure hard
I'm
work.
lazy. Fuck them.
So,
but everybody likes it. Everybody likes it when
They love the
everything is
idea.
going good.
of course.
Until there's some ripples, that's why I say that when I'm dealing with a woman and I look at her and
When
be like,
he's dealing
okay,
with women, y'all.
yes,
'cause
when
you
I'm
deal
dealing with
the
a
other
woman.
ones too.
I mean, but the hard situations
look,
will
don't
let
hate
you
me
know
because
about
I'm
a
gay.
person.
I'm not hating you.
Just if
I love
I
gay people.
like if I like the opposite sex, that should not make a difference.
My oldest child is gay. I do not hate gay people.
I cannot. No, if I can still love you, and respect you completely the same, even though we are going through the roughest patch in our time, then that's when I know we are built to last. For real,
I mean, that
we're
makes
built to
sense.
last in the
That
moment.
makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, the more you go through, the better you get.
Or at least you should.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the more you work through,
Right,
I
exactly.
should say the
Because
better.
we don't
that
want to
you
say
get.
like you just going through bad shit your whole fucking
Right,
relationship and
yeah.
marriage. Like, goddamn, fuck no, baby. But
Fuck a
still,
relationship.
no,
Wow.
baby, no, don't you start
It's
that
tough.
single till you bury me. Shit.
Yeah.
March 26, 2013.
He's 26, yeah.
Well, it happens to be my mother's birthday. That's why I remember it.
Okay. Woo! I almost had questions like, what's going on
March
here?
26, 2013.
Like, ooh.
Yeah, I mean, fuck these
Ooh.
niggas. Got time for this nonsense.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, so I mean, yeah, shout out to you guys out there who are 31 years of marriage.
Yes, that is a beautiful
that is
thing.
awesome. That is an awesome thing. Woo, it's tough. Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. All right.
And on that note,
yeah. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, guys.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit my thumbs up real quick so the stuff will come up.
I think we're about to get up
I
on
learned that
out of
today.
here.
Yeah.
It's about that time.
All right, guys. It's been real.
We appreciate you guys for definitely tuning into the Baltimore Lean Show. On again, www.onfire-tv.com. Radio on fire. Make sure y'all tune in. Check out our peoples, and there's plenty of other stuff popping up on
What
there.
up,
You know,
cuz?
we on fire, baby.
That's what it is.
Check us out Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Appreciate y'all. It's been real.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
Visit OnFIRE-TV.com for live top stories, breaking news, and original shows.